fans, and welcome to another episode of Silver Screams Reacts. Today, happy 10-year anniversary, I suppose.
Holy cow.
It's been 10 years since Zombieland came out. Not to the day. I don't remember when it was released in theaters.
10 years-ish.
Yeah. But to commemorate 10-ish years, Zombieland Double Tap official trailer has finally been released. Now, I will say, OG Zombieland, like, this is, like, a sequel to that has been in the talks for a long time, and it was one of those things.
It was even a pilot for a TV show.
Yeah, it was one of those things where I straight up didn't believe it, and I was like, even when news started coming out earlier this year, I was like, you know what, I'll believe it when I see a trailer. I'll believe it when I see a trailer. Lo and behold, there's a trailer.
I'm a little worried because 10 years for a sequel, and I say that as someone who truly enjoyed Tron Legacy. I don't know. I worry about it being a cash grab. I worry about things not being executed well. I worry because Zombieland was real good.
It was real good, and if I'm not mistaken, it was one of your first horror movies.
Yeah. I spent the first 20 minutes hovering in the living room trying to figure out if I was going to leave, and then Woody Harrelson showed up and I went, yeah, okay. Well, basically, I watched it on DVD and I was like, I don't know if I want to stick around for this, I'm not sure. Oh, this Tallahassee guy, yeah, okay. Alright, she got me.
Do you hold any special affection for it, since it is like a horror movie where you were like, oh no, horror is approachable when it's like this?
I mean, I like it.
Because I think back onto, like, when I became a horror fan, I think of the steps that led me there. Because you usually don't go from 0 to 60, like, instantaneously.
It's mostly just been proximity to you dragging me and kicking and screaming. Let's be completely honest here.
I have an affection for Zombieland. I actually saw it before I saw Shaun of the Dead. So in my mind, it's not the quintessential zombie horror comedy, because I know that spot belongs to Shaun of the Dead for a lot of people. But for me, it was a very well done, very fun horror comedy. And whenever I think back on, like, the way Z Nation was pitched to me when we were first initially getting into it, was billed as more Zombieland than Walking Dead.
And that was true.
Yeah. So Zombieland, it's something where I feel like a lot of things could, like, try to imitate it, but never really fully duplicate it. So looking at a sequel, it's a great question about whether or not
it can keep its own momentum going.
Exactly, because there are lots of franchises where even if you bring back the same team, you can't catch lightning in a bottle twice. So we'll see. Without further ado, let's watch the Zombieland Double Tap official trailer. Click.
It's time to nut up or shut up.
He's still charming.
Yeah.
Awesome. Amazing. Oh, wow.
Oh, God. Hey, Possum Asia.
Sorry, just you in that chair.
I think I would have made a damn fine president.
You would have brought a real dignity to the office.
You're welcome, America.
Welcome to Zombieland. Life is about more than just survival. Your family. Dysfunctional, sure, but what family isn't?
Merry Christmas. What would you like, little girl?
I'd really like for you to stop calling me little girl.
Do you know what I look like?
I don't give a shit.
It felt so good to be on the move again.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Hi, I'm Columbus.
Madison.
This is Tallahassee.
Hey, Poplar. Is this your dad? Oh, whoopsie. I forgot the seatbelt rule.
Oh, so she knows the rules?
I told her just a few of them.
73. I know there are more. You're cute. I like it.
My sister is calling.
She picked up the boy. He's from Berkeley.
Berkeley.
You have weed, do you?
Do I look like the type of person that would have weed?
I'm sorry.
Boom. Yeah.
Against hippies, I just want to beat the shit out of them.
We're gonna go get her. We ride it, dog.
Start talking.
Oh!
My name's Tallahassee.
Love her. She's great.
That's my ride. Oh, my apologies, little Elvis.
Oh my god.
Does he kind of remind you of...
I don't like you at all.
I think you double parked. Or more perpendicular parked.
What's going on here?
What?
Hello, everyone.
Am I hallucinating?
I hope that wasn't the cameo like the first one. That was insane.
In theaters October 18th? Alright, calendar marked.
And now again, as much as I enjoyed that trailer, there is a part of me that goes like, this kind of feels like a fan trailer. Like this is like what a fan would write as like a possible sequel.
I mean, it seems
It does
like
look
fun.
fun. Yeah.
Even if it's not quality, it could still be fun. So, whatever.
I mean,
let's roll.
Ever since first Zombieland came out, I have always seen Woody Harrelson as Tallahassee. It doesn't matter what role he's actually playing, which made his scenes in No Country for Old Men very, very, very upsetting. So it's great to see him back doing that character in earnest. The Elvis impersonation is great. Luke Wilson's really funny.
Just like, wait a minute, there's more than one of this happening. Like, I like that, like, in the first movie we got the zombie kill of the week and it just cut to someone random that we never saw before
Yeah.
or since. So I love the idea that it's not, this is our only group of survivors. It's, yeah, there's other people making their way around. There's a
Yeah.
guy from Berkeley with a shit ton of weed. There is a too dumb to live girl who is somehow still alive. And that is the trope name, too dumb to live. There's clones, essentially. Like, I'm down for this. I'm down for expanding the world beyond our 4, used to be 5 except Bill Murray cast. You know?
I really like them going to the White House. Just because, like, that's very in line with what
They
that
do.
yeah, it's very in line with that group's philosophy and with their worldview and just like hey, we gotta go somewhere, why not? It'd
not
be
the Oval
fun.
Office?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I like that. Seeing Tallahassee sitting in the Oval Office, you're welcome, America, is
You bring a certain dignity to the office.
I feel like that's a gif I'm gonna be using a
lot.
lot in the future. So this looks fun. Obviously, we're gonna reserve judgment until we actually see it.
Or at least see another trailer.
Yeah.
Because, you know, this is just the fun bits strung together trailer number 1.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if we get another, well, this trailer dropped in July. The movie's out in October. We might not.
I do love the, like, they fully recognize the power of their cast. And one of the reasons why a sequel hasn't happened until now is because, like,
Everyone's busy.
everyone's been off winning Oscars and having Oscar-nominated work. Because, yeah, this movie came out before The Social Network. I don't remember what Emma Stone got nominated for. But, yeah, like,
I don't either. but,
Emma
like,
Stone's had a
yeah.
hell of a career since then. And, you know, Abigail was in Scream Queens, so she's been doing stuff all over the place, film and television-wise. So, and yeah, Woody Harrelson's been all over the place, too.
Yeah.
Popping up in all sorts of movies. So, yeah, they've been a little busy.
Yeah, but this looks like a lot of fun. And the other one, like, it never let you forget that it was an apocalypse scenario, but once it kind of laid the, all right, things are a little darker, whatever, and the first 20, 30 minutes. After that, it was, a lot of fun, and then an action-packed climax that still managed to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good time.
Well, and I kind of like the parallel too of, and again, this being 10 years later, the first movie was all about getting to this amusement park so that for just a little bit, the kid could be a kid.
Yeah.
And, the repercussions therein. And in this one, it looks like, she's grown up and she wants to forge her own path. And so the whole point of getting to where they're going is reuniting their family, when in fact they might find by the end of the film that it's important to let people grow up.
The real family was the family you made the whole time.
Wait a minute. But that sort of thing. If the first movie was all about like allowing her to be a kid just a little bit longer, and this movie allowing her to grow up and take a step back and everything like that, and be like, you can forge your own path. We have faith in you, and that sort of thing. I kind of like that as a thematic parallel.
We'll see. We'll see if that's what they actually do.
Yeah, who knows? Might be the opposite of that. That might be something that they resolve within the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, could be anything, but I am excited for it.
Me too.
It's fun.
We want to hear what you guys have to say. Do you guys think 10 years is too long for a sequel to come out? Are you excited about this? And what? Oh, go ahead.
What standalone horror movie would you like to see a sequel to?
For the few that don't have franchises.
Yeah, I know, right? Yes, I'd like a sequel to The Boy entitled The Man. He's just living in bigger walls.
Oh my god. Spoilers! You were just dropping these casual
I give
spoilers.
exactly 0 fucks. It's been out for like 5 years.
I'd like to know what is your golden rule for surviving the zombie apocalypse, because like that was the whole shtick of the first one, was you gotta adhere to the rules. So what golden rule would you adhere to in the post-apocalyptic zombie wasteland? Yeah, so put those in the comments below. On that note, do we have any final thoughts? Yeah.
I'm just excited for it.
Looks fun.
It do.
On that note, Katie, where can people go if they want to find you?
You can follow me all over the social medias, as well as on YouTube and Twitch at Kiaxet. That is Kiaxet. If you like reaction videos to non-horror things, they live on that channel. Also, I am half of a podcast called On The Point. It is an Overwatch and Overwatch League podcast, and we have so much to talk about with 222 roll lock and all of just the ridiculous news that has dropped today. Just today alone. So, we've got a ton of stuff to talk about. That podcast is on Anchor.fm. It is also on the YouTube channel, so check that out.
I'm Megan. You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheMenguin. That's TheMenguin. I also am on a Lost retrospective podcast called No Love Lost, where my co-host Will Link loves Lost, and I don't. And we talk about it. And we are both on Rooster Team Radio, where we talk about all things Rooster Teeth, with our 2 cohorts, Mark and Stacy. So right now we're in the middle of Camp Counselor's Corner, so be sure to check that out. It's a ton of fun. And be sure to follow Silver Screams at Silver_Screams. Like us on Facebook, all that jazz. Again, don't forget to leave comments below, like, subscribe, ding, all that.
Answer
all
our
that jazz.
myriad of questions and interact with the algorithm to, I don't know. There's probably something clever here, but sorry.
For sure. And this was a surprise. So I'm honestly, like, this has been a rough day, so this was a delight. So
We do this for you. And ourselves, but also you.
So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you all next time.